It's me, Zenobia Darling. You're listening to #RockstarLife, the Coffee Break podcast. Let's go. Where the hell's my cold brew at?
How's your computer obsolete?
Because Apple keeps doing upgrading it. And
well, don't get me started, because Apple is not...
Well, I'm an Apple girl.
I'm an Apple girl, but Apple girl, like, the Genius Bar, like, Apple's not the Apple from 10 years ago.
No, but I'm not going to the Genius Bar, because I had the Apple guy here tell me it's obsolete.
Yeah.
There's nothing. They're gone. So if I wanted to publish any papers on my research, I can't.
Do you back up?
I thought I had the iCloud. Apparently, I didn't have the thing.
Oh no, I have I have a hard disk. Like
no, I don't have that.
It's rose gold though, and I back everything up.
No, well, it is what it is at this point. I can't cry anymore. Like Trump, I can't cry anymore.
You have no tears left to cry.
No. I'm actually going to a anti-Trump inauguration party Friday where we're celebrating Mr. King.
Who's Mr. King?
Martin Luther.
Oh, Martin Luther. Oh, God.
Yep.
God, you should go to Hip Hop Fish and Chips.
But that's all the way in Anne Arundel County.
No, they have one. They have one here.
Where?
They have one in Rosedale.
Where?
They have them all over the place.
Okay, I have to look. I know they have really good chicken.
No, they're the best.
Okay.
I stopped and got them last night for dinner.
Okay, how about Royal Farm? How do they?
It's a gas station. I mean,
no, but I mean, how do they compare to Royal Farm?
Oh, they're better.
Okay, then I'll.
Because Royal Farms is okay. It's
I don't like Chick-fil-A.
Oh no, Chick-fil-A gives me the shits every time I eat it.
Well, not only that, I don't like the fact that their religious beliefs bleed into their business.
Yeah, no, they're ridiculous.
Yeah,
and but I also kind of think like I used to like them, but I was like maybe the homophobia makes it taste good. But then I'm like. No, they donate to have gay people killed. Like, it's disgusting.
Well, you know who died the other day?
Who?
Anita Bryant.
Oh, good. Bitch, they got a pie in the face.
She was old, though. I mean, she lived
she was evil.
So evil people live long?
I mean...
Then I'll be here for a while.
That's true. I'm wicked.
Because I'm a bitch. It's my process. That's my new thing. Yeah. It's my process.
God, do you remember when she got the pie in her face?
Yes, I do remember that.
God, I love that video. She deserves it.
She was Miss America.
And she was like Miss Florida OJ.
Yeah.
So speaking of OJ. All right, let's get started. We've already been recording for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
What's up, guys? It's me, Zenobia Darling. I beamed down in Baltimore. I'm here with the one, the only, Cathy Till, star of Ethereal Anarchy, all around good bitch, good queen, good Judy, a master candidate with her actual master degree now on Blaze Starr. How are you today?
I'm good, but I have to give you an apology because when I did, and this is embarrassing, I had said the Great Fire was in like 2003 or something. It was 1904, so I need to do a retraction.
Wait, when did you talk about the fire?
Well, because of everything changed in Baltimore. That's when the block moved to the block. And I said in 2004, and I'm like, because I was listening to it, I'm like, oh my God, they should retract my degree. You know, it's like
I mean, Blaze Starr, you know, I look at her every day. I got the cutout from the show.
I know. I told Gail, I said, she's like kind of like everywhere now.
I love her. But most of the gay people that see it know exactly who she is.
Right.
That's why I'm like, you know, like it's the gays in Baltimore that are keeping her alive. It's her and Divine.
Yep.
I remember telling that to Gail and she was like, really? And I was like, yes. Like, who doesn't love her? Sitting there doing her jewelry. There's like some interview from like the late 80s.
Which is so cool because she just looks like this like normal, like middle-aged housewife with her little kiosk.
But her hair is done. Her makeup is laid.
Well, that was a wig.
Well, duh, but still. And she's out there with like everything, doing the little jewelry outside in the sunshine, out on like her house in Joppa.
Yeah. Well, when she moved to West Virginia, even when she was in her 80s, and they would go to, you know, the dollar store or whatever, Gail, her sister, would say she was dressed to the nines.
Well, I love
makeup,
it.
Everything.
That's that drag, though. That's that drag quality that I fucking love about her.
Oh. She was something, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. And I had, the house where I live at, they're getting ready. Like a real estate investor is going to probably buy it as an investment property. He came in and he's like an older man, recognized. He was like, "Is that Blaze Starr?" And I was wow. Yes. And he was like, God, I haven't heard that name or seen her in forever. And I'm like, isn't she grand? And then he was like telling me about going to the 2 o'clock club. And then he was telling me about the Playboy Club in Baltimore and just like going out. And I was like, God, that era.
Oh, I'm telling you.
There's nothing like it.
I got an interview at the Playboy Club, but I was 18, so I couldn't get hired.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I couldn't even lie.
My grandmother would go there with my grandfather, and she said...
It was high class.
Yeah, she said you would hold the cigarette up to your mouth, and here comes a bunny with a lighter. You know, she said the service was excellent.
Yep. They were right there on Charles and Pratt, I think it was, right there on the corner. The place is still, like, the building is still there. I don't know.
Is it like the Hustler Club where you can still tell it's the Hustler
Club?
Club?
No, the Hustler Club is on Baltimore Street, which is...
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because that's an historic building.
It's a nice building.
Well, it's already got the name, Gaiety. I think it needs to be a gay nightclub. You could have different levels.
Yes. They need to be more gay nightlife.
No, they need to talk to me because I have a whole plan for that little 400 block of Baltimore Street. But
it needs to be fun again.
I know,
I'm tired of all these fucking breweries. I'm tired of all like...
Well, did you see? We just lost 2 more restaurants in Fells Point.
What restaurants?
Riptide and Bond Street.
Really?
Yep.
Who owned them?
I don't know who they are, but we lost Duck Duck, which is a French, which I love. That had the Anchor Bar. We lost Bertha's, Jimmy's across the street. It just looks terrible.
Yeah, but then you go down Boston Street, right there where like the Target is, and it looks like any other suburban place with all the chains. Like there's a fucking Outback, and I'm like, I know. Like I want the original like standalone restaurants. They're always better.
Well, everybody bitches about Atlas, which is like a group, but Atlas will come in and they keep the same format. They don't change the name, everything, but then it's corporate owned. So I know there was a problem because they wanted people, and a lot of black people thought they were disrespecting them because they wanted a certain dress. I don't.
That's the other thing. Can we dress anymore? Like, I'm tired of these people not dressing up. Like, okay, let's not wear sweatpants. Let's wear a nice pair of slacks, a nice button up. Like, even
Nobody
if it's
does that anymore.
no one dresses up anymore. You know, I'm just like, ugh.
I love dressing up.
I do too. What was some of your favorite looks from back in the day? Because you said on the podcast last time that when you would go out and like to the Hippo and whatnot, you would dress like you were going to Studio 54.
We did. Well, for a while I went through my Pat Benatar stage. And then I went through
Love is a Battlefield.
Then I went through
my... in with the shadows of the night?
I just loved it. And then I went through my Blondie stage.
Oh!
You know, I just have gone through. And even to this day, I love the look of 40s movie stars. I love that.
They're the best.
Even I still have some outfits with the big shoulders in.
Well, like Joan Crawford. You see how I'm obsessed with her.
I just love it. Yeah. I mean, I can't rock the heels like I used to, but when I graduated, I did get my little Vera Wang boot, my little kitten heels.
Yeah. How was the graduation? Because you're officially done. You have your
officially
MFA.
Done.
Give us an update. No, I have
last time I have a Master's of Art.
Okay.
So mine is like kind of.
So you have an MFA.
No, no.
Well, you know, apparently because I have success as an artist, I don't have an MFA.
Yours would be an MFA. Yeah. Mine was historical study, so it's just a strict master's degree.
I'm good. I'm good.
I want you to go.
I mean, I will, but like, let me.
You
get my hair
should just
thing.
for the torture of getting your master's degree because it's torturous.
I'm good.
But it was. I did get to graduate with one guy that I started with in my original cohort, and then there was another girl, Emily, and she and I had taken a couple classes together. So it was just 3, because UMBC is really kind of like a techie school. But my son said, because my son came in from Colorado, and you know how like you'll see those little video things where they say it matters when you show up for your kids for dance. I couldn't find him, and I was there, and I was feeling a little sad. I'm like, where's my son? You know, and then I saw him outside. But he told me, he said, you look really serious. And I said, well, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't think I'm going to do another one. But I said I wanted to take it all in. Yeah. I wanted to like just look and see. And I felt they do the PhD people first. Oh, my God. When you read what their dissertations are, I couldn't even I'm stupid. these people that get these PhDs, they deserve these PhDs.
Well, it's like underwater basket weaving and like some random.
No, not at UMBC.
Okay.
These are like, and this person is going on to work for NASA to put an artificial arm on the moon. I mean, they were like these, like, and we're like looking at you, like, going, what?
The fuck? You're like, I did mine on a burlesque stripper.
No, but they don't even. When you get your master's, it's just like. You just go, historical studies, blah, 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 walk across the stage, blah, 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 walk across the stage.
Do they always do that thing where it's like, please hold applause till the end, and then you always have people shout out?
No.
That was a highlight of high school graduation.
No, everybody, they did tell you, and I lost a very sentimental bracelet that day.
God.
But it is what I've been losing stuff. Maybe it's an old person thing, but
what, you're only like what, 41?
Yeah, I wish. No, I would take 40s. I would even take part of my 50s.
Well, I'm 25.
Okay, well then, if you're 25, then we can take me back some. But no, you could hoot and holler, and they tell you not to take your camera. There was one girl that walked across the stage, and as she was holding the hand, like how you have to shake these people, you don't even know who they are. She holds her camera up with like.
And takes that fucking selfie.
Walking across the stage, which I thought.
I would have just hired a photographer and just said, "You're paparazzi for me. Just keep taking pictures I'm Paris Hilton."
When you come off, there is you have to stand in this little thing. And the pictures look horrible, but it's part of they try to sell you the package.
Because my thing is I'm like, get low, just create an angle. Yeah, I'm a superstar.
Yeah, it was that part, but I got it was really kind of cool because the one professor who's the whole head of the history department, she got to carry whatever that little staff is. And
Jesus Christ!
No, but when I went past her, she came down and she hugged me. And then when I came off the stage, my committee was there and they hugged me.
So that's good.
And
your son was there?
Well, yeah, my son and my daughter-in-law. And remember that professor I told you about?
Yeah.
That I'm not going to say his name because I don't know who this is. No.
Let's spill the tea. Let's get a lawsuit.
He would not. There was only 5 professors from the history department because you really don't.
Wait, he wouldn't even look at you?
He looked at me and he didn't shake.
Oh, fuck him! What a piece of garbage.
I know. Well, he was a piece of garbage before.
Well,
and it's
he probably has a small dick and probably
no. When I see him, I get post-traumatic stress disorder. He really did a number on me because you have to take this class on how to do your prospectus.
Does he have a Sims character?
No. Actually, it's a really smart guy. He's real nice looking. He's a big deal, but he's just.
Well, I told my mom because there's some family drama. I'm not going to get into the podcast, but let's just say that stupid psycho cunt from our past is rearing her ugly, crazy head again. Sick of her shit. This has been 20 years of this bullshit with her.
Sure. You may not get anything, but go through the process.
But I told my mom, I said, you should play The Sims and create a Sims character for her. And then brick her into a rube.
Oh, I do. So that's what you're saying. That Sims character.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. The only thing you can't kill babies or kids.
Well.
Yeah, I know. But there's a couple annoying babies.
Can you get abortions on it?
No.
Damn.
No, you can leave them outside. And then this little social worker comes and gets them and puts them up for adoption. But God. No, I've bricked people in. I've starved them to death. Not let them. They'll go like people can't see, but I'm like doing the thing like if you're hungry, like feed me, or they'll hold their little privates because they pee on themselves and stuff. So I do, but I do I do that, and it's very
cathartic.
It is.
I mean, I play Grand Theft Auto. I still play San Andreas and Vice City. My brother beat the game, so I just copied his memory card because I'm not playing the game. I just want to drive it for stress relief.
Right.
And I pick up hookers and have sex with them and then drive on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I make them cheat on each other and stuff. I do all kinds.
But
it is. It's so satisfying because I have to deal with students all day.
It's a full moon, and you came in today, and you're
Yes,
I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it.
I was ready to walk out at 10:30.
Yeah,
it was.
Well, you got to deal with kids in this next generation.
Well,
really
I wish they weren't just kids. I was dealing with.
God.
Some of them are not.
Some of them get the parents.
Well, I have to say, I hate Comcast, and I hate Comcast, and I get worked up before I even get to a real person. It's like I'm screaming at that bitch. Give me a real person. And then I get the real person, and this guy was like of no help.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I said, I'm sorry for what I'm about to say because I'm in customer service too. I said, but you're fucking useless.
Yeah.
And I hung up. It's like,
well, no, we had an issue a month ago with Comcast at my house. So my cousin and his wife, they were over, and like a fucking truck in the middle of the day came by and snapped the Comcast line. Oh, yeah, because we couldn't figure out why. I came home, it wasn't working.
Well, they do give you a refund now on the days that you don't use Comcast.
Oh, they don't? Well, I think we got that. But so we called them.
No, you have to ask for it.
Of course you do. But we called them. We got some guy named like Ishamu. And like he was saying all this stuff. He didn't do any of it. Luckily, like my cousin knows a guy. He came over, and we also had it on camera because we're like, it was working when I left for work.
Well, I'm stuck with Comcast.
Yeah, you don't have FiOS. Well, don't give me. Well, FiOS they were installing it in.
I don't
really?
We don't. I know.
You're
we
in
would
Fells
have to
Point.
get. I'm telling you, I think Comcast is it.
They're such a monopoly. But you know, FiOS. I know someone that when they were installing FiOS, they were cutting the Comcast cords.
Well, see, FiOS is that. I think that there's just something about the way Fells Point is what has to go in. Like we could get, which I think is more offensive. The dishes.
Oh God, yeah.
When you go down Baltimore and you see dish. But no.
Well, I wish that you could still use black boxes. Do you remember them? Well, I was just recently doing one about Sex in the City, and then Just Like That. Are you watching that?
I watched it when it first came on. I don't watch the reruns.
No, have you watched And Just Like That though? Mm-mm. It's horrendous. But like I used to watch it because my mom had a black box that my stepdad got from one of his trucker friends at like some truck stop. So we like pirated cable.
Oh no.
And I wish you could do that.
My father would have never done that.
Oh well, they did. Well, I mean,
they've had because Comcast when it first came out, they had to get it, and and for the longest time it was just Comcast.
Oh, so we pirated the cable.
Oh,
we had HBO, we had Showtime. Because I was watching Queer as Folk and Sex and the City.
I loved Queer as Folk.
Queer as Folk's so good.
I just got finished streaming Homicide: Life in the City, all 7.
Oh wow, takes place in Baltimore,
right?
Did you ever watch The Wire?
Yes, The Wire is. They're both very. I was really shocked when I watched Homicide: Life on the Street that, for one thing, those issues are still here.
Yeah, they're probably now just on steroids.
Well, in some cases, The Wire was more really gritty. Got into like the Homicide was more about the characters, the police detectives.
Well, David Caruso was on it, the dude from CSI Miami, right?
No. Maybe he was on The Wire. That I don't remember.
No, I thought he was on. No, he was on the NY one, the New York City one.
Yeah, he was like on fire, and then I don't know what he did, and then boom, he was gone. But that Homicide: Life on the Street was more about the relationships between the different detectives.
Okay.
The Wire really gets into the people.
Yeah.
Follows characters and stuff. I need to because I did it during Christmas break. After watching 7 seasons of Homicide: Life on the Street, I need to cleanse myself.
You need because it's dark and gritty.
It is dark and gritty.
You should watch And Just Like That, the Sex and the City, the next chapter.
Yes, you know who's what's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker is not looking good.
No, she's not. Well, I don't think she's ever really looked that good.
No,
and I think she also is not a nice person like she comes off.
Well, she's never. I would call her ugly pretty. Is that a?
She definitely has a look.
Yeah, I mean, but she's not somebody that they would pass you and you'd be like, oh my God, they're gorgeous.
Oh my God, she made me hard. She's so hot. No,
the only one was Kim.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, Kim's not on And Just Like That.
No, well.
And she was the best character.
But there's a feud.
Yeah. Because Sarah Jessica Parker is not the nice person she plays to be, and Kim Cattrall called it out because she got tired of it.
Well, and then the other two, I didn't think.
Yeah,
But no, I go through, I'll do Paramount and then I'll stream.
Did you ever watch Mob Wives?
I did. I know you loved Angie.
I fucking love Big Ange.
I know. No, you have to understand.
God, I love her.
They are such stereotypes of my people.
I know. But it's the Weinstein Company that produces it.
I know.
And there's one scene where it's not Angela. It's Renee Graziano. There's one where Junior, her man, he like flips on everybody, rats him out, and gets taken to jail. And so she's having, because he just never came home because he turned himself in. She didn't tell her shit. She's flipping out, crying, hysterical, chain smoking Newports, lighting them with the gas stove. And you see it where like her nail color changes 3 times in the scene because they kept reshooting it.
Oh, geez.
So there's like moments where you're like, okay, this definitely is fake. But I mean, Big Ange, I think
they're all scripted.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
totally.
I can't watch. Although I wore my T-shirt that you gave me the other day, my Zak T-shirt.
Oh,
Someone
you did?
said, "Yeah, where did you get that?" I said it was a gift.
I love it.
And they said, "I can't stand him anymore."
I
said,
can't either.
I know,
I can't either.
Horrible. He's horrible.
Well,
He's
I actually have that on my notes because I said a Zak Bagans update.
Well, what is he doing? I mean, there's some new.
Well, there has not been a new episode of Ghost Adventures, but I did see where he was filming with Matt Rife, the comedian, who is like a 27-year-old stand-up comic who, because he had way too much face work done, and apparently there's some, I don't really know, just like,
well, he's got a house where I don't know what it's called. Ghost Adventures makes house calls or something.
Well, he has that where he sends Aaron out.
The goofball.
I don't think Zak wants to be on television anymore.
Well, what's he want to do?
I don't know, because there hasn't been new episodes, but I know they're filming, and I know he also just guested on, or will be guesting on, like a YouTube paranormal channel.
Well, I know that he's got the
because they went to the Poltergeist house.
But see, my thing was, I loved him when he first came out.
Yeah,
I really did. I mean, I'm sure that was scripted too, but now everything's demons, and there's demons in there, and it's like,
it's too dark.
He's possessed, and everybody's possessed, and it's like, look, I know there's demons out there, but I'm sorry, they're not in every house he's going to.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Yeah,
And he's such a little drama queen.
I don't like him. So no, I stopped watching that. I can't do any of the housewife stuff anymore.
Well, I mean, I'm done with the housewife. I mean, I'm kind of watching
It's
Beverly
old
Hills
now.
because like old Dorit is back.
Oh, it's going to be good after the. I need to take that back because it's going to sound like I'm insensitive. I'm not. It's very sad what's going on in California. It really is.
Yeah.
But there's where you're going to see.
So happy I don't live there.
Yeah, the next generation of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I don't think
Orange
California.
County.
I don't think Los Angeles is coming back the way it did.
Well,
I think it's done.
Did you see? Because I've kind of deliberately. I was done with the images when they showed some asshole guy in his house with his dog, and it looked like apocalyptic, and he wouldn't leave. I don't know what the update is, but that man could have like put that dog in the shower and wetted him and put the door open. You want to die, asshole? Die. A house is.
But that's the thing. It's like, I really think, and also you're seeing so much shit right now with it, with like just how much of a shit show LA County government is, and just how much of a shit show California is everywhere.
Well, did you see they want to withhold their stipulations to their getting recovery money now?
Of course there is.
But I don't think that's right.
But also you got to remember, it's like Pacific Palisades is like one of the wealthiest areas of Los Angeles.
Well, I saw the like, in the opening scene of what was that show with Charlie Sheen? You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of I want to say 3 Men and a Baby, and it's not that.
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men.
3 Men and a Baby.
I know it was a bunch of guys. How they'll have the opening scene where they show you the houses in Malibu.
They're all gone.
They're gone.
Paris Hilton lost her house. Lana Del Rey lost the house that she smoked weed on the balcony at. I do feel sorry for anybody that lost their house, but movie stars have other houses to go to. That's the thing. They have other houses and they're wealthy.
Right.
The one that really had me nervous was the Pasadena and Altadena fire, because that's a historically blacker neighborhood and it's more working class.
And they canceled a lot of those people's insurance.
Yes. And I'm like, that's the one where you're going to see more of the hardship. Pacific Palisades, I mean, fucking Jamie Lee Curtis, she's fine. You're going to have all these people like, yeah, it sucks losing your home.
It does.
These people are worth a couple million. They're
million.
Wealthy. They're privileged. Like, because it's literally in California, you have that whole area of West Los Angeles. It's Beverly Hills, Bel Air, Pacific Palisades.
Did we lose
Brentwood.
the side? Is the Hollywood
No,
side?
I think that was fake though. But I know that the closest to West Hollywood was the Runyon Canyon fire. I used to jog there. So that's why I was like.
Well, a guy that I work with said he thinks that but they do think that somebody deliberately said.
I think so too. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, but I mean,
they haven't had rain in 8 months.
But he should be. I don't want to tell you
in
what
jail.
I think, but not just in jail. He needs to be dragged down the street. Yes, but but in real life, do stuff to him. But that
tar and
now what's
him.
probably going to happen because you've got all this like green initiative. Mm-hmm. These people aren't going back in their houses in California. All this is going to be.
That's why I think California. I think Los Angeles is done. It's been done, but like
maybe
think
it killed
now,
all the rats.
Well,
maybe.
We can only hope. But I mean. The rats are more in like West Hollywood and like the city.
No, I was hearing that the people in Malibu and those really expensive houses in Orange County.
Well,
I mean, trust me, I live in the city and it just is a fact. Mm-hmm. If I'm in $1 million house, I don't want to see some rat running around.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I mean, you're in the ghetto, The rats are part of it, but no.
Well, Baltimore City has rats the size of house cats.
Well, now they're going to know. Oh, I know, and I've seen some.
Yeah.
They're going to start giving, I know this sounds stupid, but they are going to start doing a program where they're giving them birth control to keep the. I'm being serious. Like, you can't make this stuff up.
Wait a minute. They're giving rats birth control.
It was in the Baltimore Banner, which is a legitimate newspaper that is in competition with the Baltimore Sun. And there was a thing.
Which one's better?
The Banner, because the Sun is.
More, I feel like it's
political. It's very political. Well, it's kind of always been political, but you need another. We used to have the News American, the Sun, and I can't think of what there was. The black
the
newspaper.
Examiner.
No, we never had. I mean, but I'm just talking about papers in Baltimore. But they had no competition, so you need another one. So they're a little less biased, but that's where I saw. Yes, they're going to start an eradication program where they're giving them birth control. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I won't throw. Here's the deal: because I have cats in my neighborhood and stuff, I won't put poison outside because I don't want, and I don't want a bird to die either. I just want them to die.
Yeah,
I hate them.
But just that's what cats' jobs are for. That's why they domesticated themselves.
Well, we need way more cats, or we need the Pied Piper to lead them out of Paris. So
Paris is burning.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've been talking for like a few minutes, 20 minutes. I'm going to put the ad break in here and be right back.
Okay.
All right, ad break. I got to pay for all this damn coffee I'm drinking and tea I'm spilling.
What's up, art lovers? It's me, Zenobia Darling. Did you know I'm more than just a drag rock star? I'm also a very accomplished painter, photographer, and you can check it all out on ZenobiaDarlingCreative.com. Sponsored by the Harford County Cultural Arts Board, my blog, #RockstarLife, the arts blog. It explores all my creativity right when it crashes into local culture. Explore my neo-expressionistic fine art, my editorialized goth photography. And this is the best part. You can buy my original paintings and you can spruce up your boring-ass walls because every wall needs some glittering Zenobia Darling on them. So go check out Zenobia Darling Creative. The link is in the episode description. Ooh, what's up, Glamazons? It's Zenobia Darling. And my rock stardust doesn't just happen, right? It's crafted to perfection at Odyssey Salon and Day Spa in Aberdeen. Let me spill my secret. Abby, my badass stylist, is the mastermind behind my iconic glittering blonde mohawk. Whether you want to spike it up, smooth it out, dye it a killer shade, or just add that extra edge to your hair, the crew at Odyssey have the magic to make you feel like the superstar you truly are. And it's not just about hair. They keep my nails sharp, my skin polished, and every visit is an absolute blast. And here's the best part, my darlings. Odyssey isn't just about looking fierce. It is a safe space where us LGBT folks can feel right at home, shining as our truest selves. So if you're ready to live your own #rockstar life and embrace your creative spirit, get yourself to Odyssey Salon and Day Spa in Aberdeen. Tell them Zenobia sent you and show the world how fabulous us rock stars look. And you never know, you might run into yours truly. The link to book your visit to unlock your fabulosity is in the episode description. Hey there, ghost-loving rebels. It's Zenobia Darling, your paranormal punk rock queen. We premiered my newest art film, Ethereal Anarchy, Zenobia Darling's Haunted Revolution, on November 1st with my opening reception of my immersive art exhibition, The Paranormal Realm Beyond the Lore. Let me tell you, Part 1 of this film captured one of the most profound paranormal experiences I've ever had, and it was met with roaring applause and accolades. And yes, we filmed it in true punk rock fashion to bring you even more content.
But Huns, the revolution is just getting started, and we need you to bring part 2 to life. We have so much more content from part 1 that we want to include. Plus, we're actively filming for part 2. So we're pushing paranormal storytelling to the edge in true aspirational punk rock fashion. Your support fuels every haunting moment of this journey. From ghost hunting gear to fair crew pay, every dollar you contribute keeps things spooky and queer just the way it should be. Join the Haunted Revolution. You can find the link to our GoFundMe in the episode description and help us raise the dead and the funds.
All right, and we're back. Okay, let's kind of change it up.
Yes, let's talk about.
You're one of the stars of Ethereal Anarchy.
I know,
my art film.
It was so cool.
To give everyone an update, we are getting the final edit together. It'll be out in the next few weeks. We're working on streaming services, so everyone will be able to see it.
Okay.
But you had a starring role in it.
I did.
You were the historian. You had to deal with me.
Which don't hold me to anything that I said.
Well, I mean, I also was like, I was full Zenobia and just a real asshole.
But that was what you were supposed to be.
But like,
doing.
also, it was like I could carry a scene with you, and like I was having fun because I was like, oh, I could be an actor here. Watch this.
It was really funny because I remember afterwards you go, you can ad lib, and I'm like,
because like we just kept going at one.
I know.
I remember one of the takes, we just kept going and going and just being ridiculous, and then that was the take that we actually used.
it was really, really, really a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was an interesting group of people. I can tell you, if anybody wants to be an actor, it's not kind of what you think it's going to be.
Not.
It's a lot of sitting around doing nothing. And then the next day we had to wear the same clothes. And it was like, I want to burn my jeans and my t-shirt.
The Casper shirt.
Well, it was appropriate.
Yeah. Well, like you also got to see like, I don't know, because you got to see me like, because I was in like actor mode.
Right.
So I was full Zenobia.
Right. I've
You got
not
to see
seen
that
you like
disc.
you.
Yeah. You also got to see me backstage. You got to see me have a fucking meltdown.
Oh, yes, that was not pretty.
Yeah. And then Joe scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, and you know, Joe, we'll have another conversation in another day. Don't take the old lady and give her a heart attack.
Yeah.
It was like,
Well, did I tell you that Joe came through? So we had Mike from Charm City Paranormal and Megan come to this building at work that we don't say the name of.
right.
And we were upstairs in the adjunct lounge and we were doing an Estes method and Mike was under. Joe came through and he was bitching about the picture I used. The picture with him at the broken knee smoking. He was like, you could have used a nicer picture. And I'm like, Joe, you fucking bitch. I'm like, that's so Joe. That's why I love him. But I'm like, out of all of that, because that was the first time he came through after everything was done, he's bitching about the picture.
Well, he scared the.
What
happened
happened that night? Because it really isn't like, because you could tell something happened. We weren't filming. It was just me, you, and Megan up there on that fourth floor.
Well, you guys were up there first, and
we came out and we saw you because you were trying to find the bathroom.
right, and you're like, Cathy, you know, I'm like, yeah, let's, you know, I'll be the sacrificial lamb, and I could, for everybody to know, I'm sensitive. I'm not psychic, but I feel energy. I mean, I've seen ghosts and all that other stuff, but I'm more sensitive, and I could feel that something was back there. So just to kind of let everybody who's listening, it's actually a classroom. So there's like a table, like a conference table, and then there's like this little anti-room.
It's like a hallway with two like closets for storage.
Right, or there was something back there, but you
and then a door to the servant staircase.
but you step down. So it's like you're walking through this room and then you step down. So you guys are like, you felt something, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I do. So I started walking back. Once I got to that threshold where the classroom kind of ends and that annex room is, I didn't even step down.
Yeah.
I had my foot like in, one foot is on the top step, for lack of a better word, and I was getting ready to put my foot down, and I heard, it was kind of like a cross between a growl and a chair being dragged. And I could feel...
Because me and Megan were on the very opposite side of the room, and we heard it, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
Right.
And Megan's like stumped. Like, she was like, I don't know. What the fuck was that?
And I could feel a vibration on the floor. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. And I don't scare easy, but it was like... it was a combination of sensory overload because I felt it and I heard it. It was just weird. Yeah. It was just really,
because I think
weird.
Back about it, I think Joe was trying to produce me. I think he wanted me to turn into Zak Bagans. I think he also wanted to scare me because that's how he.
Well, why scare me?
But I'm like,
you.
Yeah, but I'm like, but I also think he knows that you're perfect on camera.
Oh.
So I think he was probably like, let's get Cathy going.
Yeah, I mean, it scared me. And then everybody kind of came in and we were sitting in the back.
I had a fucking meltdown. I mean,
we
got the housewife footage on like a cell phone of me being like, we're not using the fucking lights. Like, let's just go. Like,
yeah, no, it was. And then
I had a meltdown.
It was getting late.
Yep.
And it was a long day.
Yep.
And I've gotten to the point where I do not like driving at night anymore, which really makes me very sad. But, and my car's a piece of shit, and I only have one headlight.
Oh God!
Yes. Well, I had an accident, and it was because the man in front of me was on his cell phone, and it doesn't make a difference. His car had no damage, and I cracked the headlight, so I have no headlight on the right hand side. And I did get a cop to stop me, and he was the best cop in the world. And I have his card, and he said if anybody ever, so it's getting fixed next month. But it kind of makes it dangerous driving home on a beltway when you have one headlight. So I went home, and then the next day you were still a mess. You were a bigger mess.
Well, I knew it was Joe up there. That was where it started coming through, because especially because before we got you, Megan was like, I keep seeing like he's in all black with like glowing red eyes, and he's kind of like moth-like. And that's when I was like, okay.
Does everybody know that you're like Mothman groupie?
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, and Joe especially knew, because I wasn't open about it like when me and Joe dated, but he knew. Like, he knew I loved Mothman.
Because he doesn't exist.
Who?
Mothman.
Well, he
does for you.
He's my sugar daddy.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's on the run for me because because he owes me money, but.
Okay.
But like, so I knew I could feel it was Joe, and I could feel his energy, because I was like, oh, someone's fucking reading me to filth. Like, I could feel that.
Well, I remember you saying it's shady. It's shady.
It's shady.
It was kind of like right after that that I left.
Because it wasn't just mean to be mean. It was mean in that drag gay shadiness. And I was like, I know this energy. I was like, I just know it, because I could also feel him. And that was the first time I've really hardcore felt him. And then he was kind of being a dick, and he turned me right into fucking Zak Bagans.
Well, I don't think it was a far push for you to have a meltdown. It was but for people to know, Derek is a little or Zenobia is a little dramatic.
Yes,
but it was a long day, and you're dealing with a lot of different personalities, and we had food issues with pizza, and it was like the worst pizza in the world.
Well, that's what this place's pizza is the worst.
But it was like everybody was starting to be on edge. Kind of thing.
we all were done. It was 2 long days of filming,
right?
And then the next day,
I heard it too.
Is that? Oh, they're painting that.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I heard it too.
Yeah. Well, like, it was just such a long fucking day. And then, like, by the second day, I just didn't, because that was the hardcore, like, Zenobia acting scenes. And, like, I knew that I was already because, like, we get back to the Airbnb. It's fucking decorated in all Southern African tribal masks.
Yeah.
And I was like, and we already had that connection with Joe. It even smelled like South Africa, because whoever lives in there made a curry or something. And I'm like, straight up, I'm like, it fucking smells like a Cape Town flat. There's fucking a tribal mask specifically from Southern Africa in here. There's whole things about that. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So I already was like feeling it. I could feel it coming through. So next day, I just had to put the actor face on and just push through it.
Well,
which we
did.
Do
a little retraction there. He did it, and then he had a full-blown nervous breakdown, and then we finished.
Well, no, but like,
because all you kept on doing, I had to listen to 10 minutes of hearing, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. And then I finally said, okay, now we know what you don't want to do. Can you tell us what you want to do?
I think you knew it was happening because after we did the paparazzi scene and like the scene in like the dressing room, that's when I was done. I was just fucking done. I was over everybody. I was about to cuss everybody out. And I was like, I'm going to have to zip it up. And thank God Ryan was there because he really like...
Isn't he the best?
He's the best. And he can handle a big personality like me, which I really appreciate.
We were at the Christmas party together. The little luncheon. You should have gone.
I had to go somewhere for that.
It wasn't. I mean, let me tell you, you could have passed the food, but no, I just love him. He's
the best.
Yeah,
he's the
really
absolute
is.
best.
Yeah,
and like he actually came to the opening and he like sat behind me and I was like, dude, like,
yeah. No, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun.
But he could handle me, and I could tell. Because that's when he had the camera, and we had him specifically there because I knew that he used to work in reality television, and I knew he knew, because like that was the other thing that was pissing me off. I knew I was starting to get dramatic like fucking Lisa Rinna, and I was like, I want a camera on me right now. And no one would put it on me, and that was pissing me off because it was also turning into like how I was a co-director, a co-producer. I studied reality television. I knew how to make it. No one was listening to fucking me, and I was getting some sass back from people. I'll tell you off.
Okay.
Like that's what started it.
There was a lot of very strong personalities.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm head bitch. So it was like that. And Ryan saw that in me. And that's when, because I came into the dressing room and I changed into my cheetah print shirt and touched up my makeup and I shut the door and and it was just me and you in there. And I think Nicole, I started bitching. I was like, fuck these people. I'm sick of this shit. And then that's when he came in and that's when I went outside. I was like, I need like 5 minutes.
Right.
He fucking followed me with the camera because we have a full, like I gave like a whole hour monologue of me walking around the grounds with Ryan following me with the camera, me flipping out, talking shit.
By the tree.
Yeah, but then, no, this was before the tree.
Oh, before the tree.
Because I'm like over by the side and I'm like, I'm just fucking done. I'm going home to my cat. Fuck all these people. Like, they're not listening to me, not respecting me. This is what we need to be filmed. And,
right, I remember.
And like when we were watching the footage, Ryan was like, oh, you're the fucking star. You know what you're doing. This needs to be on film. And that's when he was like, okay, let's do a scene. And that's when I went over to the tree. And that's when I had him go in, get everybody and come out. And that was also when everyone was like, oh no, Derek knows what he's doing. Because that was when everyone like actually respected me and was like, no, he knows what he's doing.
It's a lot of strong personalities.
A lot of strong personalities.
Yeah. But
I'm the strongest.
Well, yes, I will agree with that. Is there going to be a part 2?
Yes.
At the same place?
We haven't decided where it's going to be. I think it's going to be in Havre de Grace.
Because I was a little, to be honest, other than, I almost think that Joe popped out when he popped out so that the whole thing wouldn't have been a wash.
I think so too.
Yeah, because there was, I want to say, there is a feel.
They were coming out after we were all done, after the green screen stuff, after the painting scene. We were back in the mansion because they all were cleaning up and like kind of like offloading the footage. Me, Megan, and Nicole went into the servant staircase and did a spirit box session. We had a Confederate soldier come through. We had some dude come through from like the 1700s that like was trying to figure out what timeline we're in. So there is stuff there.
Yeah, but it like there was a creep vibe to the one building because we were in a basement. Whenever
the farmhouse, me and Nicole have been going back and forth. We're trying to get an investigation happening the next few months because that building is so fucking haunted. And I found out where the ghosts hide up there. There is they're
not in the basement.
No, yes, but
they didn't pop out that
on the 3rd floor.
Oh, then
it's
like a fun house effect.
Oh yeah, it's weird. But there's a back attic space that's locked. I found out where the door is. It's locked. So when we go there. Yeah, because they keep telling us, go upstairs. Addict.
Okay.
Because something happened in that top floor.
Well, I tell you who I came to adore were the security people.
Oh, they're the best.
They had the best story.
Yes.
And when I came like right before Christmas, and because they have things in this building at the place where we can't say, and I went to one of the little cocktail things, and one of the security guards was there, and I said, "I remember you." He goes, "I remember you too." And I said, "Oh God, you guys were the best." But there's so much stuff that happens on these places that they don't
say, and because there was stuff where like we've had stuff happen. I remember me and Nicole were going there. It was right before Christmas break. It was like a really fog. I did it on TikTok, so if you follow me on there, you could see it. But like the person let us in, it's like, I'm not going to the building. And I was like, why not? She's like, I don't believe in this stuff, but like I saw something in this window. And I was like,
well, then how do you not believe?
But I'm like, you do believe in it. I'm like, just talk to me. She's like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, I'm a paranormal investigator. Like, talk to me about it. I believe you. I'm sure because there's so much shit in this house. Plus the EMF meter is off the fucking chart in here.
I would love to. I want to see. There's a place that I work in Baltimore. It was called the Schomburg. Like a million.
Is that the gay place where all your friends are?
No, that was the Hippo, which is now a CVS.
Oh God,
I know, and we would never get.
No, but wasn't there a place where the dude that everyone would steal from who had like the French?
Yes, the Schomburg.
That's the Schomburg. Because I was talking to Mike from Charm City Paranormal because he wants to focus more on like Baltimore City ghosts. And I was telling him, I said, I can't remember the place, but I was like,
it's the Schomburg.
I would
Cathy, love to go in there. Yes. And there's
because you'd probably be a good trigger object because it's all your old friends.
That was a time in my life that was so intense and so much stuff happened in a really relatively short amount of time. Just intense relationships and all.
Did you have good sex during it?
Yeah, in the bar in the upstairs. I did, but not downstairs where I work. But nobody was there, and actually, this guy and I, we were on the floor, and then the night watchman walked in, and he goes, "Sorry." It's like, but the sad part is pretty much everybody that worked there is now gone, but me.
Yeah,
Kevin.
Did a lot of them die of AIDS?
Yes, a lot of them did. Kevin and Cal didn't. Kevin decided he didn't want to be here anymore, and Cal got hit by a Baltimore City bus while he was digging around in his bag for God knows what.
Oh God! What a way to go, though.
Well, what was ironic is his mother was actually a Baltimore Transit employee. So
I thought,
God!
Oh my God!
Yeah. But it was just. Plus, too, I would like to go in there and see what it looks like. When it was the Schomburg, he had imported all this French furniture. He had the whole set from Gigi. He was French obsessed.
And it was a Francophile.
Is that what they're called?
I think so.
But the building in and of itself is just beautiful. It's kind of like the same kind of thing as where we were. But yeah, there's what's the other place? The Charles what's that called? It's just called the Charles, and it's a bar that's notoriously. I think
that's on the list.
Yeah, that, and there is a place in Ellicott City, but that's not Baltimore. But no, I'd be down for all the Baltimore stuff.
Yeah, I really want to go to the Lord Baltimore Hotel. I've been trying.
No, they do ghost tours. Yeah. I do have a little bit of a connection, so let me know, and I might be able to.
Because I don't want them there. I mean, they could be there, but I don't want. I want to do a thorough investigation, see what they have, because I really have been purposely not taking in any content about the ghosts there because I want to see what comes up.
Yeah, no, that really is. That's and that's another. It's gorgeous.
No, they're gorgeous. And there's mysterious deaths happen in there.
Well, it's a hotel.
Yeah,
I mean.
Well, I know, I'm sad because they imploded the Tropicana in Vegas, and that's one of the most haunted hotels on the Strip.
What's the place in L.A. that
the Cecil
Ramirez
Hotel?
Did that burn?
No, that's downtown. That's I don't think it could burn, but that's downtown near Skid Row. I think that part's gonna be
what's
fine.
a shame is that's gorgeous inside.
They're all gorgeous. Yeah. All those hotels, that whole area is full of these 1920s and 30s Art Deco hotels that just kind of went shitty with the whole neighborhood. And now it's that is the worst part of Los Angeles. I mean, it's dangerous. It's
I can see
seedy.
if we can get, because I think Bertha's has something. Well, I know because somebody filmed something. But Tony's my neighbor, and Bertha's isn't open now, so it's vacant, which makes it,
that's even better.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of vacant places now.
Sadly,
yeah, I know, and I found out about one, but they're having a fantastic party on Wednesday that I will be attending, a goodbye party.
Ooh.
For the Riptide, yes.
That's sad.
It is sad. There's so many that
I'm so tired of it.
Well, they all elected Brandon Scott. So that's what you get for the second term.
Ugh.
I didn't vote for him.
Yeah.
And everybody I didn't vote for him. Well, somebody fucking voted for him or he wouldn't be there now. And he's the most arrogant. I don't want to talk about him.
He just, I don't know. I don't like him either.
And I've heard some.
I've heard some
camera,
shit too.
Yeah, off camera.
I've heard some things too.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yes.
All right, so let's deviate.
All right, let's deviate
I sent
again.
you something last night.
Oh, yes, you did.
Let's talk about Becky the throat goat.
Becky, when I first started looking at it, and then afterwards I was like, Derek, you just wasted like 10 minutes of my life. It was like, one of these kind of deals. You almost think that it's a children's book that's going to be narrated, and it's very nice animated. Like the drawings are really nice, but it's all sex. It's all underlining sex.
Yeah, so
which it's the goat.
It's this Canadian stand-up comic named Brad Goss who he has like 130 kids books, but they're all kids books for adults.
Right.
And this one is,
and they must
Becky.
no,
They sell. They sell.
But it was like he kept on. He must have a whole series of the goat ones because he kept on pulling up.
Well, part 2 is called Sausage Fest, featuring Becky the throat goat.
Oh Lord, Sausage Fest! I have to watch that one.
That was a good one.
You have to. I have to tell you, last night I get this little ting ding.
Were you hot? Because I was hoping you were like a little stoned for it.
It was like I was going to. What did I do yesterday? What was yesterday? Monday.
Well, we had to go to Catonsville, and I got a Baja Blast at the vending machine at 3:30, and that shit kept me up till like 4 last night.
No, I don't know what was. It was something, and I
went home and baked like stoner kid baked.
No, I was gonna stop because first of all, it's too cold, so I'm not walking. Even though the dispensary's 3 blocks away from my house, I'm sorry, I'm a priss pot. I'm not walking.
They don't have delivery?
No.
Oh, fuck.
The other places, but I really like this. It's an award-winning dispensary.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. Green Labs. I'll give them a little plug. But they treat me.
Go to Ascend in Aberdeen.
I love my bud tenders.
Yeah. They're nice. I've never met a bad one.
Well, I go in and I'm very honest.
And they
with
respect
them.
that I'm a rock star.
Well, I don't. I'm a medical person. I don't like the freebie people. I don't like the non-medical people.
Yeah.
You can really tell the difference.
Oh yeah.
But when I go in, because I'm a medical person and I'm an old person, they'll be like, "How are you today?" I'm fine. I just want to get fucked up. I'm like, don't try to like. This is for your arthritis. Or
I
this
want
is
something that has 31% THC.
That's right. So, and then you know what? They actually put that on my thing.
Really?
So when I go in now, they'll be like, "Oh, we know that you like, And I'm not a gummy. I can't do gummies.
I can't do edible. I really can't smoke anymore.
Ooh, that's my thing.
It's
what do you do?
I mean, I do smoke. I take pre-rolls and I put it in my bong, and I just take hits, but I try to cap it at 2 because I'll sit there and smoke it like a damn cigarette. Because
I'm going to have to tell everybody, the little listening people. Derek came over to my house one Sunday.
I can't smoke. It's so weird. Like I can't smoke and be in public.
Well, he wouldn't, and me, I am a pothead from from like the 60s.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm like smoking.
That's how my mom
nonstop.
is.
And see, for me, I'm not telling you I don't get high, but for me, it makes me feel what I think normal people feel like. Because I am high strung, so it kind of brings.
See, I turn into weird stoner kid. Like I used to. Like most of my early 20s, I used to be able to bake and do like get stoned and be fine. Anymore, I get too anxious. I get too in my head. I get too socially anxious.
See,
Well, that's why anymore when I smoke, I'm by myself in my art studio.
I'm pretty much by myself now. My son. I love my son. And when he came over, it took me probably. He was probably 40 before we could, I knew.
Well, my mom just probably 5 years ago, she's always smoked weed. We always knew.
But did you smoke it with her?
No, I would always take her weed and
right.
smoke
Well,
it.
but Justin and he knew I did, and I knew he did, and then the first time, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're like a grown man, but I had to turn my back to him. I couldn't watch him, and I didn't want him to watch me. Well, that Band-Aid's now off, so we went to lunch after the graduation. Then we came back to my apartment, and we just I don't even think we could have gotten any higher. You know, you just reach a level and, but we kept doing. So, I know I like it, but I'm usually by myself. But I meant to stop at the dispensary. And then I can't tonight because I'm going out to dinner with a friend. So
where are you going?
I am going to Penny Black, the little neighborhood, my little neighborhood.
That could be cute.
Oh, it really is. And I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm 72, so everybody can know.
What does that make me?
Well, no, that's right. If you're you're 25, then that would make me what?
41.
No, I would be a little bit older. You could put me in my 50s.
48.
That was a good. 48. Everything was where it was supposed. I
can't wait till my 40s.
Oh, I loved my. I really did
because I think I'm gonna.
It's a head thing.
Yeah, because I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna be at the peak of my career. I think I'm finally gonna be like living. Like I know I'm gonna be wealthy. I know I'm gonna live in that.
Just remember your friends.
Oh hell,
your poor friends.
Oh yeah, you're not poor.
Well, I keep on buying stuff. Like today, I had a really crappy day at work. What did I do? I went on Amazon and spent $150 on crap for my face.
Well, you're getting work done,
shoes,
right?
And a pair of shoes.
So you're getting work done, right?
Yeah, I'm going to get micro needling.
Okay. I really want to get a nose job.
Don't.
I do. And I want to get a tummy tuck. And I want to get something because I feel like I have female looking
You are too
boobs.
Young. Wait. I'm telling you, I wanted a nose job too. I wanted one because I have a classic Sicilian nose.
Well, I can't breathe out of my left nostril.
Oh, well, then yours is for medical reasons.
Me and my sister, what we would do is I had a Cabbage Patch doll named Omni, and she had some other one. And we used to fight all the time, and we would bang each other in the head with the Cabbage Patch doll heads because they were hard. And I'm pretty sure, like, I broke her nose, she broke my nose, like...
Well, I'm sure mine's been broken probably since then. But no, I can't do when you get to be. First of all, look, a facelift would be great, but at my age, I would look like a formaldehyded person laying in a coffin. Well, I don't want to. No, I don't. And Botox, no reputable.
Well, when I start doing hair, you should come up and let me work some magic.
Well, I want you to
like your hair.
Well, the hair I don't because I'm not a hair person, but I do want. And Derek
I definitely would tone it.
No, I don't want to do.
I wouldn't dye it like any color, but I would tone it so it like I don't know. I have a vision for your hair.
You have a vision.
I have a vision.
Okay, but I have to say, I give you compliments. Derek did my makeup for me, touched up my makeup for me before my reception.
Yeah,
and everybody was like, "You look so blah, blah, blah." And the pictures I did.
And I did your makeup for Ethereal Anarchy, so you look snatched and amazing.
Right. And
and on camera for the opening night, we got a video of you because apparently you were talking to one of the spirit boxes, and it said something, and you're like, "Oh God, what did it say?"
I don't remember.
Something happened because I when I show you the video, you're gonna die.
Yeah. Well, then I had my I'm a boot girl, and I had my little silver.
You were
booties.
serving cunt that night. It was amazing.
Well, see, you know what? I love to dress up.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun night.
I do. I love to dress up.
And you got to meet my family.
Yes, I was a little surprised with your father.
Yeah,
and his wife.
Oh yeah, well,
I was, but I liked your sister. I loved your mom. But no, I would like
Well, I'll tell you more off mic because it's been.
But what I'm finding now when I I think I'm using it foundation.
Mm-hmm. No, they're decent.
I don't like it.
You don't?
Because I'm starting to find like it's creasing in. I'm not liking it.
What are you priming? You said you're priming with it?
I do my moisturizer first.
Yeah.
I do that lightening stuff because I have.
You need to get a primer that has a little bit of silicone in it. The silicone will smooth it over so it doesn't crease.
I use e.l.f.
Yeah, e.l.f. is good.
I use e.l.f.
e.l.f. is
and
good.
then I got I bought a different kind of finishing spray that's supposed to blur the lines out.
The best is All Nighter by Urban Decay, I believe it's called.
Well, see, that's what I need help with because I
Although it smells like cum, I will say.
Ew.
It does. It does. It's weird. The first time I had it, I was like, did I just get bukkakied? But no, it smells like.
But did you reach? This is why I decided to do the the micro needling. I did my little research, and when you get to be a certain age, look, I'm a little nervous about it because it's a bunch of needles going in my face. I'm not a needle girl.
I love needles.
I know you're crazy, but what it'll do is I was very fortunate. I had wasn't fortunate. I went into a door and I banged the whole front of my face.
Oh, God.
But yeah, no. I mean, I do have a little scar there. I think that.
I just thought that was a number 11.
I
thought that was just one of your number 11s. The crease right there from.
No, part of it is just because apparently I'm always looking like I'm mean or whatever, and so I have that crease. But I had broken underneath of my chin. So when I went to the emergency room, the little doctor that attended to me, he just did his rotation in plastic surgery.
Oh, slay.
So he said to me, he goes, well, there's a little, because I was already gashed open.
Yeah.
He says, I could take that little piece of fat out. That'll tighten it. So I don't have, for a 72-year-old woman.
You have some work done.
Well, okay, then I could say I had some work done. It was accidental work.
You're not like Joan Rivers or anything.
No, but so I have to say, for 72, I don't have that that rubber, that little turkey neck or anything. But I'm starting to see where I'm getting a little bit of jowls. So when I was doing the research for the microneedling, they actually really do recommend that for women past a certain age. So what it does is, it, like you said,
it boosts collagen
and it can tighten up your jawline. So I'm going to get that done over the Easter break.
And would you get an Ethereal Anarchy tattoo?
No, I'm not getting a tattoo.
Why aren't you getting a tattoo?
I have no tattoos.
I'm getting ready to get a bunch.
Well, I see, that's a thing, and that passed me.
You don't want tats?
No,
I love tats.
I know. I think, but look, my son. I've never seen any of my sons.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a fan.
I love a good tattoo.
I know, but I'm telling you, I think the world is doomed. The other night,
I know. There's some bad tattoos.
No, the other night I was on Instagram and I'm looking at the reels. Somebody needs to pull these people up and say, "Please, you're a mess.
Oh no,
you need therapy.
Trust me. Yes,
yes."
I think that the whole social media bubble is crashed. And I think now it's like you're really.
No, but they shouldn't even be allowed to do those videos.
You're like, go to fucking therapy, because it's like we're making fun of you. The fucking Costco family. We bring the boom.
I have to see them. It's not that there's some girl, and I think she's from England, and there's definitely something wrong with her. She's got blonde hair, and God bless her, because I'm trying to learn hip hop at 72. Okay,
you need to listen to Nicki Minaj and City Girls.
What?
If you want to learn hip hop, Nicki Minaj and
Well,
City
they have
Girls.
all these little things, and it's good exercise, and I I do all kind of weird stuff at my house by myself. No, but she tries to do these dances, and then she'll say, "How did I do this dance?" And she's wearing. It's just sad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's
so
bad.
it's like I almost wept last night. It's like we're doomed.
You're like, we're doomed. You're doomed. It's like some of the shit on there. I'm like,
the Oompa Loompa that's coming in Monday,
God.
And these people on Insta. See, I'm not on TikTok. All I can imagine is TikTok must make Instagram look normal.
TikTok is insane.
See,
it's insane. Because it's not like, this is the thing about Instagram, like it was celebrities doing it, and then you had the beauty influencers, you had the YouTubers. TikTok is not, because it's a different algorithm. Anybody can pop up.
Oh, and it's hard. These are people, and look, I'm vain. At 50 years old, though, you need no one to hold them. These women are fishing. How do I look? What's this way? This is my date night. I'm like, girlfriend, hang it the fuck up.
Yes, you look rough.
Right. So I wouldn't want that. My thing is, it's like, if there are days when I get up where I feel like somebody hit me with a bag. I'm not going to put that picture on and ask for people to tell me how I look.
Every single picture I'm posting, it's been face-tuned. It's been retouched. I look snatched.
I have to approve pictures.
Yes, I'm like, no. Yeah. Like, I'm a rock star, and I'm like, I'm very aware of what I look like and I'm like, it's no. Like, and people, none of that's gone.
Yeah,
and
nobody
I
cares.
don't like it.
No.
I don't like it.
And I don't like the people that get the face and neck tattoos and the sleeves and the things on their fingers. And
see, I don't mind that. I just no face tattoos.
No.
I mean, I probably would get something like here, but like.
But see, here's the deal, though. And I really, truly feel like this. If you want to go into a professional kind of position, that is going to kind of, in a way, hold you back.
Well, I mean, I'm going into hairdressing, so.
Well. For that, no. But, I mean, you also have to realize that at some point in time, you are going to be old.
I'll be a cool person.
But here's the other thing that I don't understand. Why do people put their tattoos on places they can't see them? You can't see them, so what the fuck?
I think it just looks cool.
All right, well, I'm of a different generation.
Have you seen, not who is it? What's his face's back tattoo? The one dating J-Lo?
Oh, she's dating already
well,
again?
No, but it's him. It's that maybe they just broke up. He always drinks coffee, and he dated Jennifer Gardner too. What's his name?
Is this an old boyfriend?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I thought
God, what is his fucking name?
Dated Jennifer.
Dated Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Gardner, has kids with.
Wasn't she? Oh, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yes.
Oh,
he has
a mess.
Oh my God, he always gets Duncan like a true Boston dude, and you could just tell he's fucking miserable because
Well, they're not together.
They're not.
Yeah.
But he has a back tattoo of a phoenix that is one of the worst tattoos I've ever seen. It's his full back, and it's a phoenix.
See, and then to get them off, I hear is more painful.
It hurts like hell.
Yeah. So, no.
I don't know.
No.
Oof. All right. Well, we've been talking for like an hour.
All right. We have anything else
Well,
we need to cover?
I was going to talk about Taylor Swift, but I mean...
I'm starting to... I have mixed feelings about...
I do too.
Yeah, but I'm starting to kind of like her a little bit.
Well, someone told me that I need to watch the Eras tour and I will change my mind. I don't think so.
I don't want to. I'm starting to kind of appreciate some of the lyrics of her. I don't understand the phenomena.
I don't either.
But then again, I grew up in the era of the Beatles.
Yeah. Well, she's she's a pretty basic white girl.
But she's an amazing businesswoman.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I will give her props. Girlfriend, you're set for life.
Well, I hate the whole, some of the songs like Welcome to New York, like that whole 1989 album and the Reputation one are probably my favorites. But like in Reputation, like she has Welcome to New York. She's like trying to live that like Carrie Bradshaw fake fantasy that like is annoying to me.
Anyway.
But I don't know. All right. So where can we find you?
Well, nowhere yet.
Are you on TikToking?
No, I'm not doing any of that stuff. That's like work.
It is work.
It is work.
It is work.
And it's not, there's not going to be any gain for me.
Yeah.
I would like to, and I have talked to Derek and Nicole about this. I want to do a new exhibit.
Yes. I have 2 artists lined up for this that we can talk about off mic. I have 2 that would be down for it.
I want to do it called Trash.
Yep.
Where we get into the John Waters type of the scratch and sniff, if anybody still remembers
Odorama.
that. Just like kind of degenerate.
Yeah.
Our obsession with the degenerate media and I just think it would be really
Jerry
cool.
Springer.
Oh, yes.
God,
I didn't even think about Jerry. He's still on reruns.
I know.
He will live forever.
He's the best.
Yes.
He's the
So,
best.
I want to do that kind of stuff. I am taking a geography class because I'm obsessed with maps. So I have a program that I want to develop on Baltimore neighborhoods where we can pop up maps. But no, I'm kind of just, buying clothes and going out and
And we will be filming Ethereal Anarchy Part 2 this spring, which
Good.
you're going to be on.
Then we'll do that.
And we're going to have a premiere. Yeah, we got some ghost stuff coming.
I want to do some new ghost tour stuff.
Well, we got Mike from Charm City Paranormal.
I think that you need to come over one night and we can go to the strip club that's in Fells Point. You know that one that's up the street?
Yes.
What was it? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But it's a little it's not as they're not as hard.
It's not a Route 40 stripper.
Yeah. I don't know. I was ridden hard and spit out wet.
Yeah.
Is that the
I was laughing because for the film premiere, I was full on doing my Zenobia stand up. And then I afterwards I was realizing most people probably didn't realize I'm a stand up comic. I think they could tell because I was being nuts because I remember we were standing up there and Megan was like, well, how much would you, if people give money, what would you do, Derek? Would you give them a lap dance? And I was like, $2,000 minimum. I was like, I'm not some stripper down here at a Route 40 place.
Right.
And then I said that, and then I was like, what the fuck? And then you get my friend Jenny in the front row, who we know each other from Vegas, and she was like, he's not no cheap stripper, he's a Vegas girl. And I was like, yeah, but I'm like, holy shit. I'm like,
But I almost think that you're ready to move on from Exobia.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, totally I am.
I think that night. The night that we did the
that was the last.
Yeah.
That was really like I'm workshopping a different. I have
because
two
I think that you used her to get over Joe. It was your shield.
Yeah,
it was your
much,
way to not have to deal with Derek's emotion.
Yeah,
and you could project through.
And she's such a bitch.
But I mean, she'll always be there.
Yeah, she's always there. She's tattooed on my arm.
Yeah, but
I have other drag characters that I want to explore.
Okay, so you're still going to do the drag. You're not just going to be.
There's one that's been coming out. I'm writing a play about Hot Shelby and Buffy Mapplethorpe. They're both like white trash drag. Buffy's more of like a BDS bondage slut, more Vanderpump Rules, like of Baltimore type drag, and then Hot Shelby's just straight up East Baltimore white trash.
Well, I'm trying to get Angie the
I'm
trying to get her down here to perform.
Yeah, I gotta have her on the podcast. She would do it.
She would do it. She
do it.
is cool as shit. Yeah. She really is. And she's beautiful and she's talented. But she was doing something and I commented. I said, girl, we got to get you to Baltimore. She says, I'd love that. So
get her to the 2 o'clock club. We'll have to find the right
No,
people.
I don't want her to go. Because I'm still pissed at that. He what a poser.
I knew something was wrong. I knew something was off with him.
He just, don't try to pretend like you're something you're doing.
Yes,
and then
it's annoying. It's annoying.
Right, because then he painted himself in a box and then he's ghosted me. Come on, dude. I would have been okay with, you know what? I'm not the owner of this. If you want this,
I'm
that,
the managing person of this place.
I'm the youngest person. Well, now I found you in a lie and Blaze's record still holds. Yep. She was the youngest person to own something on the block.
That's why I love Blaze Starr. That is why I love her.
I mean, I'm sure she had her lies that, she had her face. There's things that people know and didn't know.
What is something about Blaze that we don't know?
There's a couple things, and we'll stay there.
Okay. You'll tell me off mic.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not. I'm just not.
Okay.
All right.
With that, we are beaming up to the UFO. We got to have some off mic discussion. We got to talk shit about some people that
yes
we know. Yes. All right. So I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.